The next stop will be University City Boulevard Station.
Welcome to University City's podcast, where we discuss all things University City. This podcast is brought to you by the City of Charlotte, Truist Foundation, and University City Partners. It's recorded at the beautiful office space of One University Place by the lake here in University City. Hello, this is Keith Stanley with University City Partners. We are here at One University Place on this beautiful backdrop of the lake in University City. We're recording our podcast and excited to be on this podcast. We have some great partners just making this podcast happen. That's City of Charlotte, Truist Foundation, of course, University City Partners. Today I'm pretty excited because we have a special guest. I had the opportunity to meet with her and hear some of her story, and hopefully we'll be able to get to some of that today. But can you introduce yourself, Janelle?
Yes, my name is Janelle Doyle. I am the owner of Poppin Gourmet Kettle.
Janelle, 7th Street Market. I went there to meet with you and heard some great news about you coming to University City. If for a person who has no idea about It's Poppin Kettle Corn, give them your elevator pitch.
Well, we actually started in 2017. We started inside the 7th Street Public Market in Uptown, and we're still there. We have over 60 varieties of kettle corn flavors, but the one that I am known for is fried chicken. We do a fried chicken kettle corn, and it is amazing.
I also had, was it the Oreo? The
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream has actually been our best seller, top seller 3 years in a
Now,
row.
before we get people's mouth watering, let's talk about your story. You were doing something quite different. What was happening?
Well, what brought me to Charlotte, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania originally.
Shout out to Pittsburgh.
Yes, shout out them Steelers. I actually had a job with a major bank in Pittsburgh. That bank transferred me to, I actually got a promotion, and it was in Charlotte. So I moved to Charlotte and was working the job, but I wasn't happy. I didn't like it. The pay was good, but I wasn't happy. I was getting to a point where I was getting frustrated. Sometimes I would come home crying. I was very unhappy. So my partner and I had been looking up to start a food business because Desmond, he's actually been a chef his entire life, and he's cooked all around the country. And we were going to start a food truck. We were thinking of getting into the food truck business that's really big down here in Charlotte. So we researched that. And then one day on Facebook, we had saw an ad for a popcorn company. And this guy, he had videos, all these videos on YouTube, and had showing you popping the popcorn. He was going to festivals, making popcorn on site and all these events. So we said, you know what? Maybe let's try the kettle corn route rather than the food truck. Because to be honest, I didn't want to be in a food truck, making chicken all day.
Yep, you're right. Hot, small quarters, yeah.
I didn't want to do it. So we decided to buy the kettle corn equipment. It came in. We did our very...
So you bought the kettle corn from that ad?
We started researching them. We started watching the videos. We went on the website. He has a whole production facility making them from scratch. And it comes out of Spokane, Washington.
Wow.
So we said, okay, he had all these videos online just showing you how to run the business. Come to find out, the guy was actually passed away, and it was his family that just kept up the business. They're still the ones who are making the kettles and everything, because we just brought 2 brand new ones for our new location. So we decided to go the kettle corn route. The equipment came in. We did our very first event here in 2017. It was actually Charlotte Veg Fest. And we had the popcorn, we had our fruit drinks, and we were the hottest ticket that day for our very first event ever. And we just saw something and completely changed our vision as to what we could do here and where we could take this.
I got to ask you this because Charlotte, from my limited time, as I learned about this wonderful, beautiful city, is more of a corporate town. People are looking to there's a lot of major corporations, Fortune 1000, Fortune 500s. I'm curious, you shared your story about some of the struggles on the job, but most people say, listen, man, hey, that pay is consistent. What gave you the nudge to say, listen, it's worth a bet on me, not on working for somebody else?
You have to take a leap. You just have to jump. It's either you're going to sit there and continue to be unhappy, or you're going to trust in yourself and you're going to bet on you. And we decided to bet on us, and it's been working ever since.
Wow.
And even still, that company is one of my clients today. So they still pay me.
Still, you got it coming and going.
I try.
So I did want to mention something so folks who don't know, because we talked about the popcorn, but you also about the fruit drinks. Let's talk about all the products you have, because there's the private label brand. So I'll let you do the spiel.
Well, we don't just offer the kettle corn. We do, in our new store, we're going to actually incorporate funnel cakes. Funnel cakes is one of my second favorite snacks.
Nice.
And I knew when I wanted to have a brick and mortar, then I wanted to add funnel cakes to it. And we're going to make them, original. When you come in, it's poppin', it's going to be experience. You're not going to have a funnel cake like you've ever had before. You're not going to taste kettle corn like you've ever had before. So being able to combine the two. We also do chocolate-covered pretzels, chocolate-covered Oreos, cotton candy will be spun live on site. We're going to have merchandise. We're going to have, a little bit of everything. Even our kernels you can't buy in a regular store. They're called mushroom kernels. So we get them shipped in from Omaha, Nebraska, actually. And we are going to sell our kernels as well, because we get so many requests for, can I just buy them? How do you get your kernels so big? So,
I gotta ask
have that option too.
You have these wonderful products. What inspired you? What got you going in this world?
Well, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I didn't know if that was actually going to be my path, but it was something that I wanted to do. And I have a son that just turned 13. So I want to leave something to him. And you'll see him in the store when you come in. He is learning. He goes to our events now. Like, we're starting to really train him up because he's 13. So he's starting to really know the business and learn the business. So, I just wanted a legacy. I wanted to leave something to my family. I wanted something that,
legacy,
I could be
people.
proud of.
Legacy. Let's take it a different direction here. Why University City? So for those who don't know, if we can share just a little bit. We're still working on it, but for those who don't know, Janelle will have a bricks and mortar location in University City. It's yet to come. If you're listening, if you're listening to it currently, it's yet to come. But if you may be hearing it, and it's already here. But why University City?
When we first moved to Charlotte, this was the first area that I started to get to know. We started doing our shopping over here, or whether it be apparel, whether it be food, the restaurants that were over here. This was one of the very first areas that we ever came to when we moved to Charlotte in 2017. So I kind of fell in love with this place then. So when we started looking for a location, and I looked for over a year. It was closer to 2 years. My broker was getting sick of me because we went all around the city. And then when we eventually saw this spot in University, I immediately was like, oh my God, really? Like, if this is open? Because I knew what was there before, because I had shopped there before. So once I found out that this space was open, I said, this is where I want to be. And it's perfect. It's lined up. There's a restaurant. There's an ice cream shop. There's coffee. Like, we fit in
Shout
that
out to
mode.
90s. Shout out to Ice Cream Shop. And shout out to the Wine Vault. Shout out to Boardwalk Billy's. I mean, this is a place where you can, it's almost like a state fair wrapped up in a area. One little area
corner
by the lake here. And you can come get the ice cream, get the popcorn, and funnel cakes now. I know we got to wrap this up, but a couple of things for you. What would you share to encourage others? I really appreciate the term legacy, but what would you share with others that are on the fence about being an entrepreneur here in University City? How would you inspire them, encourage them to take seriously a look at becoming an entrepreneur?
This area is a good area for the public in general. Just being able to walk around, it's so pretty. We're sitting out here by the lake and the fountains. People sit out here all day long. And the more businesses that we have out here, the more people that are going to be drawn to this area. With the university, being, right across the street, and just, it's a family atmosphere over here. I knew that the very first time I came over here. So I would encourage anybody to, if they're starting a business, to definitely look at University City. If they are moving to the Charlotte area, this is a great place to live.
Yes, it is.
The houses are beautiful. The neighbors are nice, and it's a beautiful place. So, anyone I encourage to, if they're starting a business, sometimes you just got to take that jump or keep your side job and then, have your hustle, have your legacy that you're building on the side until eventually you can quit that 9 to 5 and only focus on yours. But until that happens, this is the place to be that I feel for a lot of people to really grow and thrive.
For the listening audience and those who's watching us on any social media platform, know that we are going to be really excited and doing something really cool when It's Poppin Kettle Corn opens this summer in University City. So be on the lookout. But if people are interested in now and trying to getting your menu, connecting with you, getting you to attend an event that they may be having, trying out the popcorn, going to 7th Street Market, how do they connect with you?
Right now, we're located inside the 7th Street Public Market. That sits right next door to Imagine on the light rail. The address is 224 East 7th Street. You can also follow us on Instagram, because Instagram is where we're going to, announce when we're having our grand opening. And, you can always follow us online there. It's poppinkettlecorn.com. And corn actually has a K. It's Poppin Kettle Corn with a K.
Glad you say that.
Yes. If you're on our website, though, you can spell it anyway, because I bought all the domains. So if you mess up the corn with a C, it's still going to lead you.
That's entrepreneur, ladies and gentlemen. It's
still going to lead you to me. Yeah. No matter how you spell it, you can get it all wrong. But yeah, check us out online. Facebook, it's Poppin Gourmet Kettle Corn. And then like I said, our university location will be open in July.
And this is your first.
This is the first brick and mortar.
Bricks and mortar.
Bricks and mortar.
That is amazing.
Yes. Yeah. And we'll be offering, a little bit of everything. It's graduation season right now. I got a lot of graduation orders. We do custom labels. We'll do custom colors.
Can you talk about that real quick, too? Because I think people need to know custom labels.
So
you can work with corporations and for-profits, nonprofits to customize.
Everyone. You just tell us what you want. You tell us the images you like. This kid that we're doing the images for today, he likes fishing. So he puts a little fishing rods on, his graduation labels and invitations. So we'll make it however you like and customize it to your needs.
Janelle, thank you. I'm so excited. I've got opportunity to meet you, and I'm looking forward to your grand opening. I'm going to be there with my bag of popcorn, celebrating you on, cheering you on. With that said, thank you for the opportunity to listen to us. And Janelle, thank you for coming by University to talk about your business.
Anytime. Great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for listening to the University City Partners Podcast. We are a city within a city. Follow us on social media.